party there. In fact, in these visuals, what the BJP has claimed is that Rahul Gandhi tore colleague's shirt and that Rahul Gandhi was seen engaged in a scuffle as well with the personnel. In fact, in the other video, you can see Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. The other allegation that has been made by the BJP is that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra kicked the cop. In fact, she even twisted cop's arm is one of the allegations that have been leveled against her by the BJP. We have Shehzad Poonawalla also joining us. Sir, if I can get your reaction to this controversy that has now broken out, especially with regard to the latest remark that's been made by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary.
I have just seen Republic and I've even tweeted about the statement that Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has made. This is the DNA of the Congress party. It's a Ram Virodhi, Hindu Virodhi DNA, and therefore time and again the Congress party insults the Hindu faith. Can they say this about any other deity or any other faith or any other god, that the god has been weaponized? Only about Shri Ram. And you remember they had given an affidavit in court saying that Shri Ram doesn't exist. You remember they tried to block Ram Mandir for 70 years. You remember how Manishankar Iyer said, Ram kaun se kamre mein paida hua batao? They will never say this about any other god, and you should not say it about any other god or any other faith. But time and again, saying Hindutva is like ISIS, Boko Haram, saying Bhagwa terror. So this is the Hindu Virodhi, Ram Virodhi DNA of Congress party. And therefore, even yesterday you saw that on a day when we were celebrating the Bhumi Pujan of Shri Ram Mandir, they were protesting in black. They protested last year, 5th August also. They protested when the Bhumi Pujan took place also. So clearly those who do Tushtikaran ki, Rom Bhakti, they are opposed to Ram Bhakti and Ram Bhakti and Shri Ram and Hindutva and Hindus. This is the original face of the Congress. It's an anti-Hindu, anti-Ram Virodhi mindset, which is at play. And this is the same Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary who insulted Rashtrapati recently. Now he's insulting Hindus.
Sir, what the Congress has also alleged is that it is an attempt by the BJP to divert from the real issues. If you can respond to that.
We had a discussion on price rise 2 days ago in both houses. Who's running away? They ran away. We can have a discussion on the price rise in Rajasthan, the unemployment in Rajasthan if they want. Who's running away? They are running away. But in the discussion on Mehengai and price rise, you would remember even when Rahul Gandhi had gone to Rajasthan and given a speech on Mehengai, he had attacked Hindutva. He said Hindutva teaches violence. So what is the connection between Hindutva and Mehengai? Why do you drag Hindu faith and start insulting it and mocking it? And isn't it a fact that 5th August, every year, after we have done the Bhumi Pujan of Shri Ram Mandir, which is a national cause, which is a cause of Astha, they have been protesting every year on 5th August. Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence, all their statements against Hindus? Have they ever said any other faith is linked with terror? But they have said Hindu is equal to terror. They have said Hindutva is equal to terror. They have said Bhagwa is equal to terror. They have said this. So, this is all evidence is there in front of us, and it can't be denied that they have some kind of aversion towards Hindutva, Hindus, and Shri Ram. This seems to be a classic case of the Congress party always attacking Hindu faith because of vote bank politics.
All right, sir, we leave it at that. So BJP Shehzad Poonawalla saying that the Congress has some sort of an aversion towards Lord Ram is what BJP is claiming after those big allegations that were made by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, making a big claim that saying that the BJP is using Lord Ram as a weapon to target the opposition. Meanwhile, the BJP, of course, is hit back, as I just said, saying that the Congress has aversion to Lord Ram. That's the big remark coming in. Speaking to Republic, Shehzad Poonawalla responding to the allegations, the remarks that were made by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary just a short while back. Responding to those remarks that were made by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, BJP says that Congress has some sort of an aversion towards Hindutva and Lord Ram. So that's the big remark coming in, the face-off that has erupted between the BJP and Congress. This, of course, over the Congress protests that were held just yesterday, in which we saw how the protests in which we can see, we also learned that the Delhi police has registered an FIR as well. The war of words that has broken out between the Congress and the BJP. BJP now hitting back at the Congress, saying that the Congress won't invoke Lord Ram and that Congress has an aversion to Lord Ram. We also have a reaction bite coming in from the Home Minister, Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Let's listen in.
मैं मानता हूं कि एक जिम्मेदार पार्टी के नाते कानून का सहयोग देना चाहिए था। ये सारा जो मामला है ये कहीं ना कहीं कोर्ट ने रजिस्टर की हुई एफआईआर के बेसिस पर चला है, मगर हर रोज वो प्रदर्शन करते हैं। जहां तक आज का सवाल जो आपने स्पेसिफिक मुझे पूछा है, मेरा स्पष्ट मानना है कि कांग्रेस ने इसमें हिडन तरीके से अपनी अपीसमेंट की पॉलिसी को आगे बढ़ाया है। आज ईडी ने किसी भी प्रकार का ना किसी को तलब किया है, ना पूछताछ की है, ना कोई रेड हुई है, कुछ नहीं हुआ है। और अचानक ही कांग्रेस ने आज ये कार्यक्रम दिया विरोध का। मैं तो समझ ही नहीं सकता विरोध का कार्यक्रम क्यों आज दिया गया है। और हर रोज जब विरोध के कार्यक्रम होते थे तो अपने अपने ड्रेस में होते थे। आज सभी के सभी लोग काले कपड़े पहनकर करें। मैं मानता हूं कि आज ही के दिन इस देश के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने राम जन्मभूमि का